So we decided to skip the barbershop today, and I'm giving the boys a haircut. Now, they asked for a high fade, and we're gonna get it done. Now, guys, this is not a tutorial. I repeat, this is not a tutorial. So do not follow along. I'm gonna try to fake it until I make it. I do not know what the heck is a high fade, but we're gonna do something. So this is me trying to bring the hair down. And from the video that I've seen on TikTok or YouTube, you can see that, every fade starts with that line in the middle. Don't tell me, don't ask me why. This is how I see it. And I'm doing exactly what I've seen. Hopefully I have a good memory of or a good retention of information. But this is always the start. A line in the middle, and then you're trying to bring the hair down, the top one down, and the bottom as close to the skin as possible, and then the top 1 to 2 inches to the skin. This is it right here, the process. And when it comes to fade, the most important thing is making sure that that line in the middle is blended. Okay, so you don't actually see a line. So I had to learn that the hard way. And this is me right here trying to blend the line. Very important. You do not want to make that line visible. So this is it right here. This is what it's supposed to look like, the top one. But my son is like going back and forth with me. Oh, you fix this, fix that. And I ended up just shaving off everything. Look, it doesn't even look like a high fade anymore. This is more like a skin fade. So this is the finished product right here. I think I did a good job. Now this is Nolan. Well, this is bad news right here because him, when I go to the barber shop with him, barbers hate to see him coming. Not only he doesn't sit still, he just eat all their candies and doesn't really cooperate to get his hair done. So yeah, whenever I go to the barber shop, they just like try to avoid having him as a customer. And I agree with them. So this is him right here, and he's already giving me a hard time. Look at him. He's like, "Are you done? Are you done?" And then look at this. At least I was able to get the line blended, but he cried so much I gave up. This is what he ended up with. Yep. Not my fault, his fault. Now this is Noah. And I feel like I've done a pretty good job with Noah's hair. His hair's already braided, so which is a plus. And he asked for a high fade. And this is as close to a high fade I was able to do. And I was very proud of that. Look at this. Look at this. Look how I was able to blend the line. And again, for the parents out there or the moms out there who cuts their kids' hair, if you're able to blend that line, that's a big accomplishment. So you let me know in the comment. Have you tried cutting your kids' hair? And what would you do differently? And any tips, share any tips with me, because I'm still learning, especially with lines. I'm not good with lines. Like when you're trying to line the front of the hair. But when it comes to blended, I think I did a pretty good job with Noah. Look at it. That's the finished product right here. And what do you guys think? It's right here. Yep. Very, very, very excited about this one. So, and this is the product that I use. It's cheap, $17 on Amazon. So I think that was a bargain. And this is my process here to get Ryan's hair ready for braiding it. So he asked for box braid. And after you wash the hair, to make it a little bit more manageable, you just use a brush dryer and trying to smooth everything out to make it a little more suitable to braid it. And as you can see right here, the line in front of the line is not smooth at all. I'm not proud about that. Hopefully the next time I get it right. But this is me starting braiding the hair. Now I've been braiding hair for a while, not just my kids, cousins, and um, things like that. So I think I know how to braid hair. So this is the only the thing that I can control when it comes to getting the kids' hair done. So yeah, so this is, it's not perfect, but you know what? Gets the job done. I got it done. All right. And this is the finished product right here. And then after that, I use some mousse to lay everything down. Very proud about that. Very, very, very proud of the finished product. And then after that, I went to get some skincare product for Ryan as a teenager. He's 12, starting to have some acne, and I wanted to help him out. This is me right here after I wash the face. I use a hot towel so I can remove the excess dirt. So I purchased, some clean product as clean as possible. For that is more suitable for a 12-year-old. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be using those products as well. But so this is a Korean mask. I looked at the ingredients, pretty clean ingredient for sensitive skin. This is gonna exfoliate the skin and remove any other excess of dirt that is in on the skin. And then it's gonna keep that for a good 5 minutes on his face to do its job, and hopefully it comes out good. And I'm surprised that he let me do this. But after that, I use a hot towel to remove the mask, clean everything out. As you can see, it's already looking very clean and fresh. And this is Ordinary toner, which is a very popular brand out there. Especially it's clean, not toxic. I use it. Yeah, it did sting a little. So I use it to kind of clean everything off. I'm not really looking to do this every day for him. Just want to make sure that I can do this at least, every weekend or every other weekend for him. So what I just put on is the serum. Very good. Looking forward to actually use that on myself. And it's a good feeling on the face. And then I use the molecule lotion to kind of do the last step. And I'm looking at it right now. It looks like it did the job. It looks good. It looks refreshed. At the haircut, it looks like $1,000,000. So, and the last step right here is the coconut oil that we use for skin and also for lips. And ta-da! This is the finished product. Again, this is the first time for skincare for him. Hopefully we get to do this, every other weekend. And this is it. Let me guys know what you think. Thanks for watching.